They said it. Now we speaking on it. Welcome to the Telescope channel.
The Telescope channel. Shout out to you, man. Hit that like button. Y'all niggas get to class. Let me see this. This is COINTELPRO. This is Undercover. This is the best show on earth. Late night television, right? New York undercover type shit. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air.
Well, if it isn't Milk Dud.
What up?
Nothing much, same old. On the block, I'm watching this shit, and I was just.
All right, for sure. I gotta get to some real callers though. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air. What up?
Hey, what's going on, Kev? This sound from Detroit.
What's happening?
Hey, man, yeah, this is real COINTELPRO for real, And when you really think about it and how whack they going back and forth, and how Gene Deal already said whack was with the law enforcement, and now you hearing Big U doing this gang grid for the community.
Wait a minute.
The community he was doing the gang grid for
Gene Deal said
Slauson Ave.
Gene Deal said WAC 100 was law enforcement. I mean,
yeah, when he was working with Death Row.
Oh my, no, he didn't say that.
When he was with Death Row.
Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to confirm that.
But on the little site that all of them be on, WAC 100 be on, they tried to say that picture was photoshopped, but that was really WAC 100.
Yeah, they saying the picture don't look photoshopped.
That's what I said.
Yeah, the picture looks like you completely. I mean,
yeah,
smiling.
Yeah.
I mean, where was you at? The fucking carnival? Whack.
The World Fair.
That was a cold smile on that picture.
Yeah, and for him to be giving the guns to the youth to kill each other, and for WAC 100, Big U to give the information of all the hot areas of the crimes that they both was working together
mix.
in WAC 100.
That's the perfect mix.
Yep, and WAC 100, he just mad because he didn't really get his cut because he probably found out Big U was getting a meal ticket.
Oh, he probably found out it was more.
Yep.
Wow, that could.
That's why he's calling him a snake and all that.
Damn.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Something.
Yeah, because they keep trying to bring the niece involved, but she was working at the company that Big U got through to getting the grants from. She worked for the company.
Who did?
Big U's niece.
Oh, so she worked at the little company where he was getting the grant money from?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. So they're all having a fallout over money.
Over money. And Nip wasn't paying the tax no more. Remember, he kept paying the tax, the street tax. Big U kept saying, once that tax ain't paid no more, it's out of my hands. So the perfect person to call for the job was Shitty Cuz.
And he delivered, White said he delivered the weapons.
He did. And then you remember the house they found all the guns in?
Yes, sir. We reported it.
So that was probably the big war.
It was the big Fed hit.
Yep, and that probably was, they were supposed to have the big fallout, but they didn't happen. It didn't happen. The news kept saying there was going to be a big gang fallout, and it never happened.
It never came.
Yep.
And Kev Gills was right here on the day saying this is serious.
The same day.
Shit.
Yep. And remember, we've been put Brother Islam out there about how he was kind of faking, how was he right on the scene, but they was all involved too. Everybody was involved.
What if they, damn, you think the Nation of Islam and them was involved in this whole, if not just the cover up after the fact, if not the plot itself?
I think that they was involved in the whole hip hop world.
Oh my goodness. So the tax and grid, could they be We Team and the Nation of Islam? Like the hitters?
They were fees. There was taxation.
Oh my, so it's a tax to the nation.
Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
know, sometimes, you know, you got to let all the pieces fall and then you put the puzzle together. And you're doing it right here.
Unbelievable. So city, gangbangers, all in collusion and all with a hand and for a reason to do this to this brother if he's a so-called snitch or a part of the grid program. But I don't see, there's no proof that he was. He was supposed to meet with us other than the people who put hats on his website after the fact. I don't think Nip was supposed to meet with them. I think that was an email sent from his laptop that came up with the story.
Mm-hmm.
He could have met with them anytime.
At any time.
Not on April Fool's Day.
They kept saying, oh, the next day the deal was supposed to go down with Nipsey and the police. So was Nipsey supposed to got that deal with the police?
But what deal?
Right. You remember they were supposed to, the narrative was he was supposed to have been talking to them about him stopping all the violence in the neighborhood.
Right.
But that's the same deal Big U got all the half the ticket for.
Ain't no going back when the lights is on you, middle of the night.
No.
Woo! Alpha David going viral. That's your life, homie. Ain't no even sense in trying to lie, homie.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. Shout out to you, man. Anything else?
Yeah, man. So, you know, I'm going to go ahead and fall back and let some more information flow. But it's crazy out there on that West Coast.
Man, it's shiesty, man. Pooh shiesty. Lord have mercy.
But I'm going to leave one more note.
Go ahead.
What if this all ties all the way? It ties back to Pac and Biggie.
It do. It does. It does. Whack 100 said it does, and that's exactly what I said. That's why Gene Deal knows Whack 100. That other officer that was at the scene of the Biggie hit could be him. Who the fuck knows?
Yes.
I started it at 410. That's where Rick
Oh yeah,
told me to start it
this
at.
what Keita said me on Big U when she got mad about him not talking to her behind what her mama put up on Facebook about him and Nipsey when she said fuck the nigga and this nigga wasn't paying me none of this money and he working with the police direct. This nigga the police, what else he telling them and all this crazy shit. Here's Keita, since we talk about it, let's talk about it.
Jeezy Miyake, straight out of Clubhouse YouTube.
But check this out. GRYD. It stands for Gang Reduction and Youth Development. I'm about to show you some documents and I'm about to show you contracts and I'm about to show you these contracts is dealing with Big U. His real name is Eugene Henley. They're dealing with developing options. And you're about to see what's going on. You're about to see why Big U is arrogant. Why he keep his chest pumped up. Him and Whack. And Whack know everything I'm about to say, everything I'm about to show you. Whack know. He know. See, he backed up by every major city official in LA. Yes. Check this out. And Hassan Campbell, he did the right thing by recording him. He did the right thing because if he wouldn't have recorded him and he just put it out there, guess what? Guess what would have happened? He would have denied all of that. And he would have got into an argument and kept going and going and going. But he got set out there. So ain't no argument. You said what you said. Now the world hear it. And now the world finna see this. Check this out. This document right here. City of Los Angeles. You see what it say? Gang reduction. See what it say? And y'all can go, blow it up, go back and read it or whatever. You know, it say City of Los Angeles. It comes from the Grid book. And these is documents from Big U's contract with his organization, Developing Options. It's the Gang Reduction and Youth Development Contract. He's the contractor. The contractor developing options. This is what it says. The title, gang reduction, and youth development. Said agreement is number C-126488. That's what it is. That's exactly what it
Hit that
is.
like, comment,
And then
subscribe.
you see, this is just, I didn't put everything in there. There's like 200-300 pages. These are some of the, table of contents and everything. You got the contract summary sheet that was dated October 15th, 2015. The contract number is on there again, C-126488. I know y'all like, where are they going with this? You see the total amount, $555,000 for developing options. The contractor, Big U is the CEO of developing options. Developing options contractor will provide gang intervention services in the 77th grid zone. That's the 77th precinct, LAPD, the police department. Okay, here's something else that I want you to see. Chapter 2, incident response. It says section 1, CIW, incident response protocol. CIW is contracted intervention worker. It states contractor, I already told you who that is, should provide 24-hour, 7-day-a-week incident response coverage for their contracted grid zone or secondary area zone. Okay,
Jeezy
watch
Miyake.
this. Contractor shall assign on-call CIWs on a monthly schedule and outline their assignments in the community engagement plan. CIWs shall have agency-assigned cell phones to ensure prompt response to incidents. Yeah. Check this out. Within 30 minutes of notification of an incident of violence, via RACR, law enforcement, grid office, community members, CIW will self-deploy in an effort to decrease community tension, reduce the probability of retaliation, engage the involved gangs and crews, and assist affected families and community members. It says the contractor shall contact grid office staff within 30 minutes of incident notification and exchange information to further develop their preliminary plan of action. Grid office staff will connect with law enforcement and collect the following initial information: incident date and time, incident location, address, grid zone, division, victim's information, name, age, ethnicity, suspected affiliations, victim's location, hospital, crime scene, law enforcement contact. Contact law enforcement when necessary to confirm incident details. This is the part that's encased in the red. Yes. This is what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? This is what Big U is doing. This is what he's doing. He's a big snake. A big snake. And then you have more documents. More documents. And you see where it say LAPD grid partnership. It says LAPD grid partnership meetings will serve to convene the grid intervention contractor. You already know who the contractor is. I told you that. I showed you that. Gonna show you again too. It says grid office staff shall schedule secure location. What you need a secure location for? Send meeting reminders and facilitate the meetings. Grid contractors should ensure attendance by supervisory and other relevant staff. Yes, other relevant staff. Law enforcement command officers, captain, lieutenant, and or sergeant shall attend. Partners are to ensure the confidentiality of items discussed. Why are they keeping this confidential? The meeting shall serve to further enhance the communication and trust and collaboration between partners. This dude is a partner with the LAPD, the same people he be talking about. He throwing up neighborhood. He talking about he this and he that, but he partners with the LAPD. Yeah, I guess Whack 100 wasn't lying when he said Big U is one of the biggest snakes, one of the biggest kind of snakes you can find. He right along with him. Oh. Section 2 is talking about the triangle protocol. The relational triangle is comprised of 3 entities: community intervention workers, which is the CIWs, law enforcement personnel, when we start working with police, and grid office staff, which respond simultaneously to gang-related incidents of violence. And the way they find out is what I just read you. From the CIWs, they have to report. I read that to you. It's in the handbook, the grid handbook. The relational triangle combines the assessment and implementation of strategies by intervention contractors, the investigative and targeted suppression strategies of law enforcement, and the access to services and community organizing principles of grid office staff. Man. Now check this out.
Straight out of
That's the
Clubhouse YouTube.
pyramid. Grid, intervention, law enforcement. See what I'm saying? The protocol shall be exercised in all aspects of the intervention work, including but not limited to providing critical information to victims' families and community members, linking victims and their families to victim assistance programs, sharing funeral services, dates with partners, identifying hot spots, and developing peacemaking agreements. Yeah, they got to throw all kind of stuff in there. Make it look real good. This dude worked for the 77 Police Department. Check this out, though. It says gang reduction and youth development. Intervention agencies that are contracted with the City of Los Angeles Mayor's Office of Gang Reduction and Youth Development shall comply with this scope of work and the accompanied Grid Intervention Services Handbook Attachment 4. Failure to comply with this requirement will result in non-compliance and may jeopardize your contractual relationship with the City of Los Angeles. See, he's in a contract with all of them, and he has to provide information for all of them. What's ever going on in the neighborhood, shootings, killings, whatever. Yeah. It says scope of services. Check this out. Incidents response. Contractors shall conduct 24-hour incidents response coverage in and around the grid zone in an effort to reduce gang violence or other violent crimes as determined by the grid office. It's a lot of things that it say. Contractors shall maintain the triangle protocol with the Los Angeles Police Department, LAPD, and the
That's what
grid
Keita
office
was
as
talking about.
described in the Grid Intervention Services Handbook. Ask him about that and see what he say. Ask him. Yeah, this is crazy, man. This is crazy. And look at this. This is contract summary sheet. This was dated back in 2017. I guess he started off in 2015. This is from the Mayor's Office of Public Safety. Contact person Eve Ledoux. Contract number C-126488. Yes, for developing options. Contractor name. Total amount $555,000 plus $460,000 equals $1,015,000. This is what's on that contract. This amendment increases the contractor's original budget by $460,000. So that means he did a good job. You know, he gave him a lot of information. You know, and as you can see right here, you have Eric Garcetti, the mayor. He's on there. Christopher Lee, deputy city attorney. You know, and whose name do you see? Eugene Henley. He signed it and he printed it, and he's the CEO. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sure did. Yes, sir. That ain't all though. That ain't all though. I'm gonna show you something else too. I'm gonna show you something else too. It says key points. Document active gangs affecting the zone. So that means whatever gangs is in that zone, in the 77 division grid zone, he has to document that. The active gangs, things that's going on. Identify, develop, and implement strategies to engage active gangs. This ain't nothing but modern day COINTELPRO. Agent provocateur. We'll let you have developing options. We'll give you all this money. In return, you have to do this. It's always them ones. Always them ones. They always use them ones. Identify CIW gang engagement assignments. Document the license to operate of each CIW in respect to the gangs affecting the zone. They have many people. Man, this is in his contracts though. This is from the grid handbook. Hmm. But it's all disguised up under we doing community activism. We making sure the kids is safe and we curtailing violence in the neighborhood. No, you giving intel to the police. The Black Panthers never worked with the police. All the community activists, I know the real ones, they don't work with the police. Unless they really is something really detrimental, and then everybody know what's going on. All this stuff I read you and this confidentiality, nah, that don't be going on. Don't none of that go on at all. They give them telephones so they can get in contact with them. Yes, all of that. It's 300 something pages of this. 300 something pages of this, man. My gosh. Wow.
Straight out of Clubhouse YouTube.
You see these contracts, you see all of this, see how he was funded from the 77th, from the mayor's office, 555,000, July 1st, 2018 to June 30th, 2019. Mm-hmm. July 1st, 2019 to June 30th, 2020. It goes all the way to June 30th, 2022. We ain't even hit June yet. So, it's been going on since 2015 that I know of, all the way up until now. You know, man. And whose name should you see? Eugene Henley, again, on the contracts, along with the mayors and all of them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is crazy, man. This is very crazy. This dude is working with the police, giving them information on gang members, on shootings, on everything what happened. You can read this stuff yourself. This is in his contract. This is crazy. This is super crazy. But this is why he stick his chest out, because like I said, he's backed by every major city official in LA. He's backed by the police department, the LAPD, the same people he talk about when he doing them interviews. Y'all notice he did them interviews, right? He ain't never mentioned this in them interviews. He tell you about developing options. Ask him about this in the interview. Ask him about this part. Damn, why would Keita want to expose him for that? Why did she even tell you that?
She
Right.
got mad at the nigga because he wasn't talking to her and all this kind of crazy shit. And she got mad. You know what I'm saying? Talking about this nigga this. I found out this. Remember she said she used to work in his office? This nigga was getting.
He tell you about developing options. Ask him about this in the interview. Ask him about this part. Damn, why would Keita want to expose him for that? Why did she even tell you that?
She
Right.
got mad at the nigga because he wasn't talking to her and all this kind of crazy shit. And she got mad. You know what I'm saying? Talking about this nigga this. I found out this. Remember she said she used to work in his office? This nigga was getting all this money, didn't give me nothing but gas money and all this crazy shit. She got mad. I didn't know none of that shit. I knew he had developing options, but nigga, I didn't know nothing about all that shit. You know, like I didn't know nothing. I had never known nothing about no shit like that.
Yeah, for
She
that to
got.
be your uncle, you think she wouldn't did no
I
shit
was
like
her
that?
uncle too, though, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Nigga, that ain't no blood, no DNA bonding right there, bro. That's just words she said. I was her uncle too.
And I was
So
her
she,
brother.
yeah, Rocky was her brother. She gave out his address. So that's what it is with her, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's Keita. There you have it. There you have it. You know what's crazy about it was this, right? She said, did somebody say she said she talked to Big U and Big U said, yeah, go ahead on and speak your truth? All right, well, fuck it, Big U. I'm letting her speak your truth too, my nigga. Since that's the game we playing. Cause Wack ain't got nothing to hide, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Ain't nothing I did, nigga, as they say, dishonorable. But there you go. Get back on the phone with a Big U. Holla at her, my nigga.
Da 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 da. Damn. Yeah, that was a whole lot to intake. God damn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you know that. See what I did? Let me tell you what I did. That was key to little torpedo when she got real, real mad at Big U. She just was scared to do it because she think they gonna do something to her. You know what I'm saying? You know, because she still be over there playing voodoo tricks to get boyfriends over there.
Easy Miyake, straight
Voodoo
out of Clubhouse.
tricks.
Yeah, she texted me talking about the other boy as her ex. I didn't know that. Fucked me up. The little stretch dude, that shit shocked. I'm like, stretch fuck with her? Yeah,
Wait, what stretch?
nigga, that.
What? No, wait. Hold on.
The
Wait.
little stretch is her ex. On my
Wait,
mama, I got it on my phone.
wait,
Little
what?
stretch. Wait.
Dead homies. Nigga, hold on. Nigga, you know if I tell
Not
you
stretch
something,
that
nigga.
being sleepers.
No, no,
No.
no, no. We talking about something totally different.
You
Yeah.
talking about
I'm
stretch
like,
that's
yo,
on
what
the
you
app,
got to
the blood
I'm
dude?
like, what you got to do with Lil Stretch? She said, Lil Stretch is my ex. I was like, wow.
Wait, that's not who she's saying.
I don't know, nephew. It might be a missing piece.
Oh,
I
hell
got it right
no.
here.
Oh, hell no. Hold
Yeah, it
on.
might be a missing piece because I never knew that. You never said nothing to me about that. I never do that shit.
Don't put that smut on there, Les.
Nigga, okay, watch this. And she gave me his phone number. I say, I asked about Stretch, and she said, I used to date Lil Stretch from Fruittown, dead homies. Stretch is my ex, and then she sent me the nigga phone number. Nigga, last four, 0227, nigga, real shit.
Nah, nigga, knocking out her kid gotta be a Kato.
You know what?
Hold on, that's real shit. Now, I don't know, I kind of like, well, damn, that nigga Lil Stretch cold nigga, like, 'cause
You
that's,
you dirty nigga. You know a nigga LS ain't do.
nigga, that's a cold nigga, bro. Look,
Damn. Hey, Rig, though.
look,
I know that nigga Rig probably mad
look.
right
There you
now. That
go,
nigga.
right there, PTR. Look,
Why?
Oh no, cause
look,
you know how you and Kita used to.
Rocky PTR.
Nah, nigga.
Look, there you go.
Don't put that on me.
I had no idea
Damn,
that
Rick,
was
you
going
too.
on with
Damn.
Nah, man.
Rocky.
I
You
ain't
knew that?
accept no voodoo.
hey,
Nah, the voodoo ain't work on me.
hey, can I? Hey, this is Crook, man. Can I say something real quick?
I mean, since we putting shit on the table, like. I don't, you know. So I guess let me get this right. When she talked to Big U gave her the green light to go on there and say, "Whack, keep this on him," and Whack. So this is what they doing. What they were. They that desperate, that mad. I'd rather niggas just play ball, bro, than play with the police, my nigga.
Easy Miyake.
Cause see now I'm confused. You saying you talked to Big U said go ahead on and do what you just did, and you go on there talking about niggas got guns on them and weapons on them and all this crazy shit. Then you send me the shit talking about Big U working with the police. I'm confused like a motherfucker right now, bro. Like Keita, what we doing?